This is an absolutely bonkers story. It says New Jersey gym owners offer free membership to those who don't get COVID-19 vaccine. So it appears that this is in response to efforts by what appears to be from, what is it? Is it Krispy Kreme or something like that? Who are saying free donuts. Yeah, it's Krispy Kreme. It says Krispy Kreme announced Monday that anyone who could produce a valid COVID 19 vaccination card could get a free original glazed donut anytime, any day, even every day through the remainder of 2021. That's crazy. If true, if they're really standing by that, okay, every day free donut. And so in response, there is some gyms. This is from a guy named Ian Smith. It says, in light of Krispy Kreme giving free donuts for receiving the CVD shot, here at the Atilis Gym, we are giving out free memberships to all who don't get vaccinated. We believe in health the real way: exercise, good diet, plenty of vitamin D, zinc, and an environment to de-stress. So I don't know why you couldn't exercise, make sure to get vitamin D, have a good diet, and still get the vaccine. These things are not really exactly obviously related, and obviously there's a pandemic going on. America is not a healthy country in any way, shape, or form. Obviously the average diet is complete fucking garbage. A lot of people smoke, drink alcohol, all kinds of stuff. So people are not healthy right now. So what about somebody not getting a vaccine means that they're following this health the real way? You know what I mean? Like, the people who are not getting vaccines are not necessarily people who are just like super good diet or whatever. And COVID will still get you if you exercise, have a good diet. COVID can still get you, man. It'll sneak up on you. It'll fuck you in the ass. So you got to watch for that. But exercising, having a good diet, and honestly, it's starting to get difficult for me to really determine the line between this sort of pseudoscience scams and legitimate things that are important in health related. Like, for example, vitamin D, right? I do believe that vitamin D is something that's undervalued and that is very important, and that's sunlight. So evolutionarily speaking, we used to get a lot of sunlight. Now we barely get any. And there does seem to be evidence that is a negative impact on the body. There's even evidence that the light from getting the sun actually lowers depression in people. Also, we know that obviously exercise is incredibly beneficial for depression. I was shocked to see how unanimous it appeared the studies were in that conclusion. But, something like that, like, I think getting sunlight, getting vitamin D is very important. But then you have idiots like this who are saying, oh, don't get the vaccine, just take your vitamin D supplements. And there's these scam doctors who somehow have not had their license pulled yet, where they're saying, go to my website, get vitamin 69, vitamin fucking donut, vitamin K, vitamin C, E, F, and all this. It's like, you go on their website, it's like $70 a bottle. It's like, god damn, this is a scam, bro. It's a fucking scam. And so differentiating between these scam douchebags and, like, sunlight is important, vitamin D is important, getting your vitamins in is important, make sure you have a balanced diet to get the vitamins in is important. It's getting tough to draw those lines, but this is just, this appears to be a situation where it's just one of those dumb gym bros, which there's a lot of that dumb gym bro culture amongst people who go to gyms. Especially the people who are more dedicated to, like, powerlifting or whatever. It's a lot of this false sense of superiority and douchebaggery, essentially. It's going to be interesting to see whether this is actually going to be legal or not. I don't know whether they're going to determine that. Also curious to see how the vaccine legality, in terms of whether or not you refuse to take the vaccine, what is the legality of that going to be, right? It's a public safety hazard, well within the government's rights, in my reading, to enforce it. You are you're a public safety hazard, right? It's supposed to be like the main function of government in the eyes of a lot of people is protecting the people, right? So if you're allowing people who potentially have the virus to go out and spread it, that's pretty dangerous, especially since there are people who cannot get vaccinated. They cannot get the vaccine. Just a lot of craziness going on here, a lot of stupidity.